John Bell from Oxford University, where a promising vaccine study is well underway. Also, declaring victory.
I think when you ask how did we do, I think we did a spectacular job.
With more than 60,000 dead and 30 million out of work, is the Trump administration risking its own mission accomplished moment? And pole vault. Joe Biden takes the lead in battleground states, but now calls are growing for a fuller investigation of charges by his accuser, Tara Reade. Joining me for Insight and Analysis are NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Casey Hunt, former Congressional Budget Director Douglas Holtz-Eakin, infectious disease physician Dr. Naheed, and Amy Walter, national editor for the Cook Political Report. Welcome to Sunday. It's Meet the Press and our continuing coverage of the coronavirus pandemic.
From NBC News in Washington, the longest running show in television history. This is Meet the Press with Chuck Todd.
Good Sunday morning. It was on January 6th that the CDC first issued a travel notice for Wuhan, China. Consider what has happened in less than 4 months' time. More than 1.1 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been diagnosed in the U.S., and more than 66,000 Americans have died. The American economy shrunk by nearly 5% in the first quarter, with the worst yet to come. And
if you're still trying to figure out how to start an online business or how to get people to actually buy from you over the internet, I have some really good news for you that I think you're going to find really encouraging and super useful if your goal is to reach the 6 or even 7-figure level online. My name is Brian Moran, and I'm one of the co-founders at Samcart, the #1 e-commerce platform selling digital products and services online. Recently, I've been studying 728 of our top sellers, many of which were brand new to selling online just a few short months ago, and all of a sudden they're making thousands, some even millions of dollars per year. And I noticed that almost all of them were using one simple page to sell their products online. So I took what they were doing, made a brand new template inside of Samcart, and tested out this theory for myself. Here's the actual page that I made. I set this page up in just a few minutes, and we used it to sell one of our trainings.
On Georgia's first weekend without a shelter-in-place order, shoppers are taking full advantage despite many stores remaining closed. At South Atlanta's Greenbrier Mall, many crowded this shoe store for a new release. But at this outlet mall in North Georgia, only a trickle of shoppers for Friday's reopening.
I mean, you've never seen an outlet mall with this few people. It's like, hey, we can get in and out.
Yes. Georgia is one of 34 states that have either restrictions or announced plans to start scaling back over the next 2 weeks. Almost all in phases. In Tennessee, restaurants and retail stores can only operate at 50% capacity. Same with Florida.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to discuss the lockdowns and possible martial laws and the reopening of 30 states across the country and or whatever topic that you would like to discuss.
Make the changes for this.
At Urban Body Fitness in Atlanta,
I'm here for you. Let me know what you want to do.
Closed, and only a fraction of customers allowed.
Just want to know how you guys are feeling.
Come in, wash your hands, come over to the front desk. We take your temperature. You sign your COVID release.
Owner Radford Slough delayed his initial reopening date because many of his employees did not feel comfortable coming back.
Then I went, okay, if you're not comfortable, that's a no. Okay, so let's backpedal. We don't have to open.
Now operating with a bare bones team.
We're all going to have concerns. I'm going to say that again. But you got to be comfortable that what we've done is going to help keep you healthy and keep my membership healthy.
Blaine joins us from Atlanta. Blaine, we're going to see even more malls opening in the next couple days.
Absolutely, Jose, both here in Georgia and elsewhere. In fact, Lenox Square is one of those that will be opening its doors on Monday. Now, Simon Property Group, the nation's biggest mall owner, plans to open nearly 50 malls.
I have the news running right now. We can use it as a backdrop for you. If it interests you, let me know.
good morning.
I'm here waiting for you. anyone around, let's talk. Let's have some fun. Let's joke with each other. Let's do something together. Anyone there? I'm ready to talk. Yippity yippity. Anyone there? Hello, anybody there? Hello, anybody there? Hello.
you are the very people that should never be given. Anybody that is running for office, whether they be from the left or the right, are evil by definition. These are people that want power. Nobody that ever wants power over you should be given that authority. Nobody. There's a way around that. That's answered by the ancient Greeks in Plato's Republic, but you see, nobody's taught stuff like that anymore. You're going to buy a yacht, though. $40 billion yacht. Well, it's not surprising. You hear the high-pitched sound in your ears all night. I know, I got an email last night from some woman named Tamara. And they put a tower up across the street. She has a little farm in her backyard. And she says now our chickens are neurotic and they're like laying eggs all over the place. And some other creature that she keeps in her backyard is misbehaving. I forget what it is. Philosopher Kings? Yeah, you're one of the few that knows what I'm talking about. That is water vortex. That's not a complete question, though. Rangefinder, just a rangefinder style. You mean a digital rangefinder? The true rangefinder, like a Leica. The only Leica I would actually have is a monochrome Leica.
Hello, anybody there?
Today's just been busy.
Hello. Want to talk about the lockdown and whatever.
More quiet, more irritating. That's actually the same stuff that was beamed into the United States Embassy in Cuba. The U.S. Embassy in Cuba, people were hearing the popping of their ears, and their ears were ringing, and they were getting dizzy and getting headaches and becoming nauseous and vomitous. The horrible, insidious thing about 5G beaming is that the Yagi antenna, directional antennas, are really, really small and highly concealable. From Wisconsin, it's a lot of cows, and it's cute. The fake? Yeah, I'm exactly fake. I'm not even here, actually. I'm not fake. Tinnitus. Surely not all tinnitus is caused by that. Surely most of it's not. Croatia. Dr. Butar, I'm not seeing any of his videos. I'm just too busy.
Hello, anybody there? Welcome to the to my chat time. Let's talk together about lockdowns, 5G, possible martial law, or the talk of martial law, conspiracy theories, whatever you like to talk about. I am open to discussion. Chime in at any time, and I am here for you. How are you, there, Drexlev? How you doing tonight? Good? Oops, I missed that one. How are you? I'm good to hear that you're doing good. Welcome to our little informal discussion tonight. Online, Mr. Nobody, but just call me Dave if you want. I have videos at Augusta Brothers Films about life in New York before and during this horrible disaster. And where are we calling from or talking from? Anytime. I'm happy to talk to you anytime. If you don't mind, if you could subscribe to my channel, it would be a big help. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 people so I can do live streaming from the streets of New York as opposed to being locked inside here. Oh, Switzerland. I used to live in France many, many years ago. C'est une bonne vie à Paris. Très jolie la vie en France. Très, 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 très jolie. Barely speak the language anymore. I don't have anyone to talk to in French. Not too many Europeans here. Yeah, so is Switzerland. I've never been to Switzerland, but so is Switzerland. France is beautiful, all right. All of Europe is beautiful. And are you, what town are you? Are you in the major city or a town or something? It's 9 o'clock here. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning there, right? Okay, Bern. Okay, so you're in the major city. 3:30 a.m. Yeah, I guess you can't sleep.
No, I heard about that. I've never watched any of the guy's videos. Someone says he's kind of a friend lunatic.
3:30 a.m. and it's 9:30 here. Sounds pretty exciting to me. So what would you like to, I guess you guys are on lockdown, right? Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. And I'm glad that I'm glad you're concerned about us here over here. Yeah, you can get overstimulated with so many things, and I have a habit of watching too much news. Yeah, when you're unemployed, chômage, maintenant, you have too much to losing my mind. Yeah, isn't that funny? You think they're fascists. I agree with you. They are fascists. They are completely fascist here. Who cares about our Constitution? Who cares about our First Amendment rights, our Second Amendment rights, our Fourth Amendment rights? They don't care. And they don't seem to understand, or they do understand, and they do know that under the Constitution, you do not lose your liberties or rights under any condition or situation, even during martial law. Even during martial law, they cannot suspend it. But our great President Lincoln, he suspended habeas corpus. There were reasons for it, but still, I'm not completely conversant with the reasons why he did that. And that's, that happened over 100 years ago. And I'm sure it applies to me today in some respects, but I can't concern myself with it. I'm worried about my problems. Yeah, the complete disregard of the Constitution. And I'm surprised Switzerland, of all places, very surprised. You can't even, if I had a kid and the kid was next door, someone will call the police and they'll report me, like the Gestapo. Yeah, it's a corporation, and I'm an asset. So I'm a non-performing asset. Yeah, of course. It's all business. It's all business. Business. Les agents. Les agents. Toute la vie, les agents. I am neither a socialist or a capitalist or communist or whatever. I have to adapt to what's here. If I don't adapt and conform, I go sleepy outside in the streets. It's frustrating. Completely frustrating. Did you happen to see any of my videos by chance? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, we are free people, endowed by our Creator God to be free. God gives us free will. Free will. Thank you. You're welcome to look at whatever I have there, but we're talking about our God-giving rights. I know in Switzerland, I'm sure that they have medical insurance and so forth, dentistry and so forth like that but here we don't have medical insurance. But they're worried about my life. Who are they kidding? If they're so worried about my life and so worried about my health and well-being, then why don't I have health insurance? Huh? Yeah. How stupid do they think I am? Well, apparently they do, because they can do whatever they want. I walked outside my friend's office today. I didn't have my mask on, but this lady, she had her mask, and she saw me, and she walked away from me and walked past me, and she looked at me. And thank goodness, thank God, she didn't say anything, because I was ready to say something to her. If they tested everybody, for example, if I took the test today, well, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something about your last comment. They're not so concerned about testing yet, even though they're talking about it. But if you were to ask me where to get tested, I couldn't tell you. In the city of New York, I don't know where to go to get tested. And can they guarantee my safety in those testing facilities? And if by sheer chance I go outside and 2 days later I come down with it, God forbid, in the name of the Father and the Holy Ghost, I don't want to get it. What's the use of testing me? What's the use? There's no guarantee that the facility there is going to be safe. And if I have to wait in line 2 or 3 hours, are the people in line, are they safe? Are they safe? Doesn't make any sense. From what I've been studying and researching and listening to YouTube videos, listening to doctors, there's a 5%, let's see, they either get your DNA, that's because they want certification. Yeah. I've heard that. I heard that. It's because it's a certificate of vaccination ID. Excuse me. Which means what? Once I'm in the system, when the vaccination comes out, and they got me. They got me. They got me. Yeah. I'm very concerned about that. Very, very concerned about that. Now, for your information, a number of states have reopened, but they haven't tested their employees. They're in the process of trying to open up Las Vegas, and there's conditions. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a funny story about artificial intelligence. I have a credit card, and the credit card has a chip, right? Last night, I got a bill from my credit card company, and I saw 2 charges on it that I didn't make. So I called the credit card company, and the assistant told me that they could have a device in the credit card machine where when you swipe your credit card, it takes your information down. Or there's a device that someone can hold behind your back and take your information. Incredible. Yeah, artificial intelligence. Well, aujourd'hui, today, they permit, not today, I watched the TV commercials where at the BMW plant, the BMW, Bavarian Motor Works, Nazi war materials where, cars and shit was made there. They have taxis with no drivers. They want to help unemployed people, right? You bunch of pieces of merde. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's all about AI. Artificial intelligence. What a racket. What a racket. It's all business, my friend. All business. All bigness. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna get hit. Of course, I'm gonna draw. Yeah, of course. Well, you've seen the video footage of the new robot dogs, robot people. We're gonna use them as soldiers. The perfect soldier. The perfect soldier. Just like the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the robots. Forgot what you call it. Oh, I forget it. What's the movie with the robot? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they're gonna make the robots will be the perfect soldiers. Oh my goodness. We're in for a fun ride, aren't we? And how old are you, may I ask? Yeah, I was listening to a podcast a few minutes ago while I was waiting for someone to come in the chat room. 36. Okay. So you know all the fun and games. Yeah. The 5G is meant to kill you if they had to. Meant to kill you.
I had 3 weeks with the XT4. Native American. Badass. Oh, you do, Bev? You sure I'm a badass? It's the fat, bold tattoo.
What's up there, Mr. I got 2 more people. Hey, how are you guys? Okay, I'm sure they can kill us with light. Yeah, I'm sure they could. What's up, guys? Welcome to the chat room. Welcome. Okay, 36. All right, yeah. Yeah, I had somebody, but he ran away. Yep. They all got us. They all got us good. What's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? He's the robot. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this is what I hear. This is what I hear. Terminator. Yes, the Terminator. Yes, thank you. The Terminator. They're going to be having robots that are become soldiers, and they're perfect. And they are the perfect soldiers. They will execute They will execute any order you give it to do. The perfect soldier. No conscience, no sense of judgment, just orders. The program is, you give it the program via internet or via radio, and you got the perfect soldier. Yep, predictive programming. I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. I hope all this is just conspiracy stuff. But I don't know. Yeah, Hollywood. You know that's another. That's another strange situation. The old Hollywood I liked. This new Hollywood, I don't know about the new Hollywood. I don't know. Are you working right now? Ooh, our president is talking. I wonder what he's talking about. Our wonderful president. What could he be talking about? Let's see what he has to say. Uh-oh. Let's see what he had to say.
On May 20th, that is only a measure of magnitudes.
I don't know what he's saying.
The soy translates to Russian. Not really.
Fox News isn't talking about it.
You're a contractor? Okay, this sounds like fun.
We're talking about the event that's happening.
That sounds like fun to me.
Now, this event is going to cause a tsunami-sized wave.
Let me try to get rid of this. I hope that, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have to take it day by day. Well, since you're a contractor, you're not working, are you? Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm going to have a job or not. Talk about something. We should talk about something else. It's depressing. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh boy. I work in the restaurant business. I work as a waiter. I'm supposed to be a professional waiter. Went to school, went to all these fancy, I went to music school, didn't work out, and I became a waiter. What else could I possibly do? I made a lot of mistakes along the way. Trust me, I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't listen to my conscience. Yeah. Well, my boss still has the restaurant open, but he's doing deliveries, pickup and deliveries. I don't know. They shut down the whole world economy. Smart move. That's a smart move. Yep. They did a real smart move. Incompetent buffoons. Yeah, it's hard for me. I can't sleep at night. I'm very angry inside, but I'm trying to keep it down. I'm disgusted. Well, yeah. I can see what you mean. You never saw it coming. I didn't see it coming either, except that I had a funny feeling about this. I heard about it in December and January. This new Asian flu, but I didn't pay very much attention to it. I figured that I figured that in the past they had SARS, they had the they had the pig virus and other things. I just thought that the Chinese would keep it under control. Apparently they didn't. They deliberately hid information and they didn't tell it. They didn't tell the world's governments or the governments of the world that it's uncontrollable, and they were hoarding all of the equipment for themselves. So who knows how many people may have died in Wuhan? Who knows? Who knows? But you probably know that in northern Italy, in the Lombardy region, there are a lot of Chinese-owned textile industries, and they're run by a lot of Chinese immigrants who went to Wuhan, and they had they're celebrating the Chinese New Year, and they came back with the virus, and they didn't know, and they spread it upon everybody in Italy, and a lot of people had comorbidity, smoking, diabetes, and other things, and they got sick and died. It's very sad. Yeah, I can see. I never saw it coming either, in a way. Didn't know. I had feelings, but I didn't know. Yep, no resistance. No resistance. Here, people were protesting, and they in one particular case in Minnesota, they went into the state house, and they didn't get past the police officers. A few of them were armed. Yeah, but people here, they believed it. The virus exists. You saw it? What do you mean you saw it? Excuse me. What did you see? I'm curious to know what you saw. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm stupid. That's my fault. Yeah, they showed up, and I don't know if they're still protesting because the news media seems to be ignoring it. There were protests here in New York a couple of days ago, but it wasn't in large numbers, and the police got on their horses. Thank you. They got on their horses, and they circled the protesters, and they arrested them. They gave them tickets, summons, and they arrested a few of them. If they're still protesting, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Well, back in 9/11, I don't even talk about it. I don't want to go that far back. But in 9/11, I was protesting. I was in the marches. Nothing happened. And when they had occupied Wall Street, I made a visit down to that area, and I was talking to the people, and I was telling them that this is an opportunity to create a third party. And I was told that they're not there to create a third party. They're just there to disseminate information. Well, disseminating information didn't work. It didn't work out. Didn't work out. Didn't work out at all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go. Yeah, we had no resistance. People believed it. Yeah, I'm talking about how people did not resist this. There's pockets of resistance like me. I try to wear the mask because I have to. If I want to go into a store, I'm required to have a mask. Some places they want you to have gloves, the plastic gloves. I don't wear the plastic gloves anymore. I wash my hands, and I know not to pass my hands on my face. Let's see, the countryside sent out rural. Okay, I haven't seen any National Guard out in ruin. Of course, it's humiliation. Yes, it is. Yeah. I haven't seen any National Guards yet and their park vehicles. I haven't seen anything yet. Not here. Not here. But if they did come down, I don't know what people would do. I have a gun license for the state of Massachusetts, but it's very hard to get a gun license here. Oh, yeah, I watch Richie from Boston. Yeah, I went to school in Boston. Yeah. Yeah. But, I have to advise you one important thing. You have to be very, very careful about what you see on YouTube. I like Richie from Boston's channel, but I'm a little shaky. A little shaky. Because I haven't seen, I don't watch him too much, but I haven't seen any facts and evidence. I want to see logic along with facts and evidence and wisdom. Wisdom, the most important thing to have. Wisdom. I think my wisdom tells me to be careful of what you're watching. Because people, they have their channels are, I think, I don't know about Richie from Boston, but I don't want to get into that. Yeah, I like his channel. It's pretty good. When they had when they had the Boston bombing, yeah, there were National Guard troops on the ground. Really, a quarry full of Humvees. Where did he see it? That let me look for him. Let's see. I wonder what. Let's see. I just wonder what he did. Hello, third person. Welcome to the chat. I'm having a discussion with Drexlex from Switzerland about the lockdowns and other lockdowns and possible martial laws, and any conspiracy theories that you may have or want to share with us. We're willing to discuss it. Yeah, the question is, I would have for Richie, what does he think they're there for? I don't know. I mean, possible rioting? It hasn't happened yet, but maybe maybe the governor is afraid of protests. But you don't use National Guard troops against Posse Comitatus. But that has been suspended by the Patriot Act, meaning that you cannot have federal troops on the ground. They are not law enforcers. Only the police are. And even the police don't know the law. They're just ordered to do what they have to do, and they do it. Let me see if I can find that video. Richie from Boston. Let's see. I wonder what he has to say. You find Richie. Here's another one. Constitutionality of lockdown orders. Yep, people are questioning these things. It's against the Constitution. You can't be locking down people like that. It's property rights. If I own a McDonald's, it's my property. You can't take it away from me. You can't. But I'll tell you something, which is really suspicious to my face, is that they have certain businesses that's opened. You know what's opened? Liquor stores. 2, pet shops are open. 3, dog grooming places are open. They'll close my restaurant, or they'll close my beauty salon, but my next door neighbor has a liquor store and he's selling out everything. I have nothing against liquor stores, but I believe that liquor stores, wine stores are an existential threat because you can abuse alcohol. People are depressed. People are sad. People are worried. People might lose their homes, their apartments. So they drink as an escape. They drink. And if they're married or they're with a woman or vice versa, they start abusing each other. Suicide rates have gone up in this country. Spousal abuse has gone up in this country. And they don't seem to care. Well, I just lost the other person. Oh, you're back again? Of course I'm not essential. Of course I'm not essential. If I'm not a doctor or a nurse or a bus driver or a train, I'm not essential. So what am I then? What am I then? Huh? What am I then? Non-essential. This is what the governor thinks. Well, he's not essential. You know, they forget is that they work for us. We don't work for them. But nobody cares. Nobody cares. I have one friend of mine who's like, she's a sheep. Una pecora. In Italiano, se pecora. Meh, 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 meh. They're sheep. I'm not a sheep, man. I'm not a sheep. I'm not a sheep. What I got to do? Rob a bet? Oh, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Let's see if I find Richie from Boston. Yep, he's pretty popular. Well, maybe he's popular. Let's see. War moves forward. Removed. You can't believe everything you see. He has one video here that says you can't believe everything that you see. How much Richie from Boston makes on YouTube? Probably not very much. I got to find that video later on to see what. Yeah. Yep. It's an acronym for dictators. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't trust my doctor. They get you in and get you out. I thought the doctors were better in Switzerland. I thought they were. And then you start thinking about Mr. Epstein. Oh, that's another quandary. That's another quandary. In this country, you have a cartoon called Bugs Bunny. I'm sure you may have heard of him. Yeah. I think a lot of people don't visit them. But there's a cartoon called Bugs Bunny, and one of the characters called Elmer Fudd. He goes, "Have you seen a wabbit anywhere? Where is the wabbit? My name is Elmer Fudd. I'm looking for the wabbit. Where is the wabbit? Have you seen a wabbit? He sounds like that. And Bugs Bunny, he's smarter than him. So he goes into the rabbit hole, and Elmer Fudd goes in, and he gets, boom, boom over the head. I'm not an Elmer Fudd, and I'm not going to go into that rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm scared of those rabbit holes, dude. Yeah, I mean, what you said to me tonight about 5G and all this other stuff that you're talking about, I know about them too, and it scares me. I don't want to believe that people are doing that. I cannot believe it that people are that evil to do things like that. But why should I be surprised? Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Mao Zedong. Look what they did. And in Cambodia, Pol Pot. Look what he did to his own population, his own countrymen and women. Yeah. The banality of these people. They'll do it. In the name of God in heaven, help us. Help us. Help us, Jesus. Help us, Mary. Help us, Joseph. Please help us. These people are incredible. They got away with it. And then what have we become? We went to Iraq. We destroyed the civilization in a country for no reason, because he had weapons of mass destruction. They never found it. And nobody talks about it anymore. Nobody wants to talk about it. Even up until this happened, nobody wanted to talk about it. It just left everybody's mind. Yeah, we are useless eaters to them. And I got news for you there, my good friend. They're eaters too. There's eaters too. There's plenty of food. There's plenty of food. If they grew the food efficiently, which I'm sure a lot of farmers do, it wouldn't be a problem. I'll tell you something else. You may have heard over the past couple of days that they closed some meat packing plants because of the virus. The employees got the viruses or caught the virus. No one really knows it. No one really seems to know, or shall I say that the media has not told us anything about. Yeah, everyone's on. Yeah, a lot of people are on those pills. Yep, that's right. Well, you know who owns those companies? Prepare yourself. Get ready. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. The Chinese do. Chinese corporations own those meatpacking factories, plants. And they've had problems with their sanitary conditions because the owners don't care. The owners don't care. And they hire these poor men and women from south of the border illegally, and they abuse them, and they pay them low wages, and they don't care about them. So I wouldn't be surprised if these poor people went to work. No, as far as I know, it's more than, as far as I remember, it's more than Smithfield. But the Chinese own it. They also own AMC Theater. And they use AMC Theater to get into Hollywood's back door. And they've partnered up with Legendary Films and Sony Films. And their aim is to propagandize China and how wonderful China is. I don't think so. C'est le communiste. They're not nice. No. A couple of days ago, I saw in a broadcast from one of the apartment complexes. It's an apartment block in Wuhan, where a very important Chinese, a very important member of the CCP, the Communist Party of China made a little visit through the park and through the apartment neighborhood. And people were calling her faker, liar. It's not true. They were yelling at her. They were yelling at her. You know, these people are very dangerous. Very dangerous. And I saw on a report about that China is preparing to have a third world war against the West. You know, do you really expect me to believe that? Why would any kind? Well, you know, this since it came from China, and they did such a poor job in keeping it contained, they allowed it to spread all over the place, and it kept on spreading into California. Because a lot of Chinese tourists that go there and to Las Vegas, they knew and they didn't care. Some people feel that it's an act of war. But they shouldn't have done that. But they did it. Excuse me. Big problem. But that goes all the way back to Nixon and Kissinger. They're responsible for this disaster. Excuse me. They thought they could pacify China with capitalism, and they made agreements with NAFTA to move all the factory jobs to them, and they don't pay their staff people very much anyway. Yeah. Yep, it goes into the agenda. I just hope these things aren't true. I like to think that they're not true. Because it sounds unbelievable. It sounds unbelievable. I think it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why does Rockefeller care? He died a few years ago. What does he care? You know, why do they all care? Why does Bill Gates wants population reduction? Why? I don't know why he wants to do things like that. I don't know why. Why does he want to do? You know, why does he want to give people forced vaccinations? Okay, this is what I know. Now, I'm a Roman Catholic, and we were taught that do not receive the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is a chip. It either goes in your wrist here or your forearm, or in your scalp in here, which is like, wow, they're going to scar my face. I already have a scar here. They're going to scar my face again to put another one. Or cut me open here and put a chip? I don't know. That seems, well, people have put chips there. Yep, I appreciate your approach, and that's the approach that I follow. Yep, I get claustrophobic. Excuse me. I don't trust him. All my life, the only president that I liked was possibly Jack Kennedy. Maybe Jack Kennedy. All of them I didn't like. I never cared for Nixon. Johnson, Johnson, whatever. But they were all bad. Even President Carter wasn't very good. The things that he was doing. I don't know. I think that Trump is the exception. I'm not too sure. I'm not certain of that, but I think that he's the exception. He's a populist. He's a nationalist. But he surrounds himself with people that don't give him good advice. They blamed him for not reacting sooner. Okay. Well, since you're blaming him for not reacting sooner, well, then you must have known something. And why didn't you tell him? This is what I tell these people. Oh, well, he knew, he didn't pay attention to the information that they gave him. Well, let me ask you something. Why didn't someone force it upon him? They warned him supposedly, but he said otherwise. Now, he went out and said initially that there was nothing to worry about it. Nothing to worry about. So did his medical advisor Fauci. He also said, "Don't worry about it." Then when the press was asking the governor and the mayor, they said, "Don't worry about it. Live your life. Don't worry about it." Now, look what happened. Look what happened. 2, about the face masks. First they tell you don't need it, and then you need it, and now it's the law. You have to wear the face mask. It's the law. Nice, huh? It's the law. I don't know. Too many contradictions. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I walked down. If you see my videos, I posted up the recent videos of before how New York was and now after. I can't do it anymore. I can't walk down those empty streets. I can't believe it. I don't want to believe it. If you see it, like, again, I'm pushing my videos on you, which I don't mean to, but look at before and now. Oh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It affects me. It affects me. Give me a second. Hey, Chase, how are you, man? Just sending a message to my boss. I'm okay, Chase. I have Drexlev from Switzerland is here. Yeah, let's see. He can't reclaim it for at least 6 months. Well, this is what I understand. That the virus was already here as far as November. As far as November. It was here. Now, I came down with a very, very bad nasal infection that was affecting my breathing a little bit. Then I went to the doctor and she said that I had a nasal infection. I didn't have a fever, thank God, but I had a nasal infection. That could have been it. Because it affects people differently. I don't know. I'm okay, Chase. I'm alive and well. And you, I can't even think of what you must be going through, Chase. Drexler, there's a friend of ours, Chase. He lives in Wales, and he's locked down for another 7 weeks. That's just too freaking much for me. That's just too much. That's just too loopy. You know. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. And if I take a nap in the daytime, I start dreaming. I start, things bother me. Yeah, it's a smoking mirror. It is all smoking mirrors. Trump is not, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's all smoking mirrors. Trump is not your friend, I believe. Look the next coming food shortage. Basically, by calling out national emergency, rolled over the authority to FEMA. I'm not too happy about that. About that crap. Ain't too happy about that. He's the leader. He has to lead us. I don't care. He doesn't need, he doesn't. But then again, he's thinking like a businessman. He's delegating responsibilities to his subordinates. Instead of taking charge, he gives it to them. I guess he should be a micromanager. He should be behind them all the time. The states are opening up. We get the economy back rolling. That's all I want. That's all I'm praying for. Dear God, help us. That's all I want. I get back to work. I can put this crap behind me and move forward. This is, I don't know, brother. There's a guy called Steixenhammer, 666. He lives in Holland. As an American, lives in Holland. He's married to a Dutch girl. And you should check him out. Let me see if I can get him on here. And I'll put it here in the chat room. And you guys can watch him. Because he doesn't believe in the conspiracy theories. He doesn't. Let me see if I can. Oh, can we highlight him? Paste him. Copy. We put in the paste. Paste. You should check out this guy. He has some really, really good vlogs. Yeah. Zionism. I don't know about that too much. No, well, I've heard about it, but I don't know what to say. How you doing, Chase? What's up with you? What's up? Tell us what's going on. I can only imagine what's going on. Nothing like me. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. But I think you two guys should check out this guy, Steixenhammer 666. He doesn't, he's not into the conspiracy stuff. I guess Chase left. Yeah, so yeah, the solid design. Yeah. But you know what? To be balanced, the new class of people that's protected are the Muslims. You can curse on Christianity, you can curse on Judaism, but Muslims you can't bother. You can't bother. That's my personal opinion. I have nothing against Muslims or the people, or I can separate the people from the religion. But I suspect the Muslims I know, they're not happy to be here. Well, no. In fact, I remember one told me that he doesn't want to be here, but he has to be here because Syria is a mess, and he can't go back. You should check him out. Should check him out. He has pretty interesting vlogs. He's a pretty good analyst. You check out this video, which was released last September 2019. This Goldberg guy was most likely in June 2019. For this was his testimony. Is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube? See Goldberg. Let me see if I can punch him in. No, let me see if I can find Goldberg. Let's see. He's not a wrestler, is he? I guess he's not a wrestler. Do you know the name of the other documentary? Dress like. Do you see his? You see the link? No, I don't see the link. Goldberg. You know, did you hear about Dr. Erickson from California? Not to change the subject, but to talk about two people talking about a guy who can get murdered. There are two doctors from Bakersfield, California. Video on YouTube is called David Goldberg. Okay, I'll punch it in right now. David Goldberg's last name. Yeah, I found it quick. Okay. Yeah, I see it. What killed David Goldberg from CNN? Yeah, that happened 4 years ago. I have to check that out. Facebook husband. You know what? Let me play this. I think you'll be able to hear it. Hold on here. Let me see if you can hear it.
Do you remember a time when you went
hold on.
had a great night's sleep, and woke up?
We turn now to a tragic loss. Tonight, Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg, remembering her late husband, Dave Goldberg, laid to rest today after his sudden death late last week. Sandberg posting this image of the two of them on their wedding day. As tonight we learn more about the accident involving a treadmill that took his life. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis.
Tonight we're learning more about that heartbreaking loss. Sheryl Sandberg, a leader at Facebook, the COO, laying her husband to rest after that tragic accident while on vacation. Authorities say her husband, Dave Goldberg, was found after a fall on the treadmill with a severe injury to his head. Sandberg, who wrote the bestseller Lean In, says the most important career decision a woman can make is her choice of life partner. Sandberg recently told David Muir, "You cannot underestimate the power of a dad in the home for a daughter."
Just witnessing your father will speak volumes.
The daughters who saw their fathers doing chores had broader career aspirations than ones who didn't.
Yeah, I'll have to check out this guy. Okay. The last word. This is not another David Goldberg. Let me see. Let me paste this. Ouch. Oh, hold on here. I'm doing something dumb. Hold on. Copy. You see, let me paste this. Yeah, it says it right here. It's 26 minutes. But there's only one. Let's see what happened here. Let's see. Huh.
Hello everyone, this is David Goldberg again. This is probably going to be one of my most important videos that I've done yet. We're going to discuss a couple of things, new things that have come up.
Can you hear it?
I have received consulate documents from my White House insider, and we also have some memos that I've referenced in the past, and I'm going to walk through everything that I've been deciphering and learning from these videos, from the documents that I've received. So, we'll get into this. The crux of it, I want to just introduce you right away. What is it all about? This is it. This is what the documents reveal. There are too many people waking up. There are too many Americans, more and more of them, that are suspicious of Israel.
Uh-huh.
More and more Americans aware of Zionism. This has been around for decades and decades. You go back to the 50s, 60s, there's a lot of literature about Zionism, about Judaism.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to it later. That's very interesting. David Goldberg. But was he the president of Facebook? Yeah, David. Let's see. Yeah, I found his other one, Prediction. See what he can find. Okay, it's a better.
And his channel. Very, very active in deflecting people away from Zionism. Alex Jones talks about everything, but he never talks about Israel. So that is an active disinfo channel that's been around forever. What they create.
Yeah, I got the I have the link. Yeah, I think it's only one. Well, it seems to be one part. Zionism, yeah. Well, there's two different. Well, that's different from Israel and stuff. Zionist, yeah. I don't know what they want with us. First, it's I don't know. Do you think that the Zionists are working with the communists together, or what do you think? I don't know what to believe because I hear about the Zionists, the deep state. The deep state could be the communist Chinese because they have their own agenda. That's for sure. They're responsible for this pandemic. Absolutely responsible. It's all part of the same agenda. Okay. And their agenda is to take over the United States or take over the world. Yeah, the government has done a lot of things over the past 25, 30, 40 years, which is suspicious. It's all suspicious to me, man. It's all suspicious to me. I don't get it. I hope it's wrong. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. You know, how do I defend myself? If it's true, the army comes in, the National Guard comes in, they're in flagrant they're flagrantly touting the complete disregard of the Constitution. I don't understand people. You know, you take an oath and you're supposed to keep it. You just can't throw it away. I don't understand these things. Everybody takes an oath. And I don't see how the militia groups can fight the military. The military is so technologically advanced, it'd be very hard to defeat them. They have drones now, drones flying. I've seen them in California. I've seen them on California talking. I've seen the drones in California. Yep. Amazing that there are flying drones. And there's drones in Italy that if they see you walking outside, they tell you, go back home. Go back home. How do you defeat that? They have thermal imaging devices that they can beam on my building and see me inside here talking. They can literally see you. And they have sonic weapons like 5G that can penetrate the walls and give me headaches and pop my ear and give me brain damage. How do you fight such technologies? How do you fight it? Just now came out of news wires. Just now, the news agency just said, you Americans were betrayed by the actor, which is overly your Constitution 76, and they would swear an oath that 18, which is a corporation juristic of. Yeah. I've heard of such things. Yeah. Nobody cares about the Constitution. I wanted to tell you the latest news. Pompeo claims evidence shows virus came from China's lab. We've been saying that for the past 3 or 4 months. So what are we supposed to do? That's what I have to say to him. So, what are you going to do? Now before you didn't listen to us, that it came from the Wuhan lab. Now 2 or 3 months later, oh, surprise, boys and girls, I got a cookie for you. We found evidence proving that this virus came from Wuhan. Oh, and I'll respond with this. Really? You doorknob of a brain? That's what you believe now? I've been telling you this for months. Now you believe me. You're going to tell me something that I already don't know, that I already know. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something that I don't know. They just discovered. They knew all along. They knew all along that it happened. They knew all along what was going on. It's sick. It's sick. It's absolutely sick. They didn't know. You know, we have a lot of alphabet agencies. The two biggest one is the NSA and CIA. Okay? there's a choice. We call the NSA no such agency, and the CIA continuous idiotic agency. And they don't know what's going on. They didn't see this coming. Yeah, we were betrayed. Yeah. They betrayed us. Where were they? I'm sure they're watching China very closely, like they're watching us. Oh, I just came to mind that a person said that the 5G technology was invented by the CIA or NASA. I don't remember which one. Now the Chinese got the technology, and they're going to use the 5G posts as listening devices to follow what's happening in the United States. Do you have 5G in your country? I'd like to know if you have 5G in your country. Because I know that France didn't want it, but the Chinese blackmailed them. I guess China told them that if you want face masks and gowns, you have to let us put in the 5G. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't trust Pompeo. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them. Do you have, I wanted to ask you, do you have Facebook? Because I have Facebook. Maybe we could friend each other. Because I don't see a picture there, and I'd like to see a picture of you, since you see my ugly face. Hi, it's me. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Do you have a YouTube channel? In Tracebook? What's that? Is that something I don't know about? Let me check it out. If I don't know about it, I want to know about it. Let me look up Tracebook. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it really is not Facebook, but it's Tracebook. Yeah, you're right. They're tracing you. Yep. They trace you. But I thought you guys were very protected society. Yep, it's Tracebook. I wonder if there's such a thing as Tracebook. Let me see. Oh, Tracebook Home? Facebook? That's weird. Oh my goodness gracious. Tracebook. Is that you in the picture? Oh, okay, because I found Tracebook. There's someone by the name of Tracebook in Facebook. That was a good joke. You got me going. Yeah. I'm going after you. Yeah. I'm like Mr. Elmer Fudd. Where's that weapon? Oh, I see I see the rabbit hole down there. Oh, but you have a YouTube channel? Well, that's great. What is it? Because I'll subscribe to it. That's pretty cool. Let's see, try to fix it here. All right. Yeah, I'd like to find out your Facebook. That sounds pretty good. Give myself. There's a third person here. Hello, third person. Is that Chase by chance? Yeah. YouTube's a shame. Yeah, you're right. I got to be very careful of what I say. I can't say certain words. I can't say certain this. I can't say certain anything. Be very, very scary. It's scary. But as the old saying goes, they own the bill. They own the platform. They have the right to say whatever they want. They own it. And I can't say too much. But it's still a shame. You heard about David Icke? They took him off. Alex Jones, they took him off. Yeah, yep, they did. They went, zoop. They got rid of him. He had over 1 million viewers, 1 million followers. I'm sure they were making money off his channel. So what? He says things that are crazy. I don't mind. I don't care. I made a choice. I watch him every now and then, and it's about as far as it goes. About the lizard people and that, the reptilian, yeah, I don't know if I would believe that too much. But it's amazing to me that they knew about him for years, and now they get rid of him. It's just a shame. YouTube has become a shame. But what's your YouTube channel so I can subscribe to it? Because you were good enough to subscribe to me. Oh, do you want to give me a thumbs up? I appreciate that too. I'm such a bad boy. I'm such a bad person. Yeah, I was really surprised that they did that. Boy, that just scares the piss out of me. I think he's on BitChute now, like Alex Jones. But this YouTube, it's like a drug. It's a drug. It's a drug. It's like marijuana. It's a drug. You have to have more and more and more and more and more. They suck you in like Elmer Fudd. Yeah. Some people, a lot of it seems to me that a lot of people seem to accept the notion that it's a hoax. It's a hoax. Boy, is it! If it's a hoax, it was a good hoax, man. They freaking fooled. Everybody's fooled. Everybody's fooled. But what I don't understand is this, brother. I met a guy today who owns a cocktail bar store around the corner. And he said he had it. My friend, his mother had it. I don't know. Oh, I also heard that in this new vaccine that they're trying to develop, there's mercury in it. And the mercury is used to help identify you and to tell the authorities that you have the vaccine. And they're going to use the 5G technology to see if you have it. That's like a freaking movie, man. That's like a science fiction movie. How can how can I believe that? It's so imaginary. It's like something out of a movie. It's a movie script. Yeah. I believe it. They got rid of him because he was exposing their nonsense, provided it's true. I don't know. Maybe we can say to each other, well, it's not true. And they got pissed with him because he was making up all these stories. And they don't want that. It's bad for business. I don't know. Yeah, he's been on YouTube forever. Let me see if he's on BitChute. Heck, let's see. BitChute, BitChut. BitChute. Yeah, let's see if is he there? David Icke. Yeah, InfoWars is there. ICKE. Hold on, let me just make sure I got the right spelling. Have you seen the coronavirus ritual video on what? Ritual video on YouTube? No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? People worship that crap? Is it virus ritual, right? You find it, coronavirus ritual. Virus ritual. Ritual. What? I see here, this is what I see. Coronavirus, church rituals questioned. Concerns are being raised in Greece about whether churches should be taking more precautions amid coronavirus. Let's see. Yeah, Kriegspie elders perform ritual to expel coronavirus from the country. Yeah, you know who's also weird is Madonna. Madonna has lost her mind. And you can tell she's had a lot of plastic surgery done. That girl, she has lost her mind. Let me watch this. Let's see.
Liberty, liberty,
oh, stop
liberty,
it.
liberty.
Let me see what's her problem.
Come on, go. Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish. Come on, go. I can go. Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish. 'Cause there's no more pasta. Oh no. So we're gonna eat some fried fish. Fried fish. Yeah.
So that was Madonna on Instagram.
a couple nights ago. She admits she's getting a little nutty in self-isolation. I think we all...
Oh, yeah, I see. Well, these rituals are to keep the coronavirus away. That's what it's all about. France's baguette, buying ritual. Madonna calls coronavirus the great equalizer. What the heck is... She's crazy. There's a coronavirus care and healing circle. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. They deleted it on YouTube. I won't find it. Yeah. They got everybody by the balls, don't they? They got everybody by the balls. You got you by the throat. Let's see. You see if I can find David Icke. ICKES. Let's see if he's on BitChute. Why can't I find it? Okay, here it goes. Yep. Well, he's on BitChute. He has 1,356 videos, and he has 10 channels. Yeah, he did an interview with London Real, and they say that YouTube wasn't very happy with him. You see, yeah, I didn't find that. Let's see, BitChute. $9.17. Try to find that interview with David Icke. Oh, yeah, here it is. David Icke's explosive interview with London Real, the video that YouTube doesn't want you to see. I wonder. This is probably the video that got him in trouble.
The world is changing. Inspiration is everywhere. It has never been so easy to connect, share.
Yeah.
He developed something called the Koch postulates. And these were 4 criteria for proving that an agent, a so-called infectious agent, is the cause of what you say it is. This includes everyone who is subject to this agent has the same symptoms. 2, that you have isolated this agent, call it a virus, bacteria, whatever, you've isolated it, so there's no other material, only that.
Yeah, it's an interesting video. It looks interesting. I'll watch it later on. But he's controversial. I don't know where he found. Yeah, I'm sure he did a lot of research, but I wonder what he did. I wonder how he came to that conclusion. I don't know. It's scary. It scares the heck out of me. And I don't know what to say. It's the lizard people and the UFOs and things like that. I don't know. I don't know. I know the Pentagon just released video footage of UFOs. I haven't seen one. I think I saw one years ago, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's all very disturbing to me. Very, very disturbing. Well, I guess it's 11 o'clock. Well, I could probably stay on for another few more minutes and stuff. But I'm sure you're pretty tired. So I don't let me go. I wonder what that video. That video is going to scare the hell out of me. Yeah, that thing's going to kill the cops in the day. Many people still believe the Pentagon plane. Yeah. I don't know. I have to watch it. But they got rid of his video. It's very sad that they deleted him. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. I don't know if you're still, yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I hope I can sleep. And it's usually a short sleep that I have. It's a very short sleep. I don't know what to say. Well, I guess I should close it because I don't. I'm getting tired. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you can give it a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And I might be back like in an hour or so. I need to get something done and stuff. So I bid you. I'll bid you have a good sleep. Yeah. Will you be back on? Because if you want to, well, you can always leave a message for me on my. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You can always leave something for me in one of my videos and stuff. I want to go off. Yeah. I'm going to go off and do some things. I'll probably be back in an hour or another hour. I like an hour or so. So if you can't sleep, I'll be back in an hour. Okay, I'll talk to you later. What's your first name? May I ask your first name? Okay, and you said you have a YouTube channel. Would you want to share it with me? Because at least I can stay with you. I stay in contact with you that way. Simon, okay, nice to meet you, Simon. But what about your YouTube channel? Because I can always, I can subscribe to it. Seems only fair that I do that. It was good chatting with you too. It's Dress Legs. Okay, so that's the name of your YouTube channel. Okay, I'll punch that in, copy it, and I will look it up. Here it is. Well, it's not here yet. Punch in, paste, Drexlev. Yeah, I see. You have 10 subscribers, 3 videos. I just subscribe to it. Okay. Du sprechen die Deutsch? You speak German, I think, right? Yeah. I always like German. That's a beautiful language. A very beautiful language. Yeah, German. You know what I recommend that you should do? You should do some videos of yourself. on your phone and post it. It's fun. It's fun to do something like that. Okay, so Auf Wiedersehen, vielen Dank, and I'll be back in an hour or so. If you can't sleep, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think you should. It'll be interesting. But I just subscribed to your channel, so thank you. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll be talking to you soon. I'll be back in an hour or so. Bye-bye. Alles gut, yeah. Thank you. Talk to you again. I like to see a picture of you, so I know who I'm talking to. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.